Alright, I just went live again since my thing disconnected.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything,
Checked in for the Grizzlies. And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Mikal Bridges. A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
And I love MP's decision-making. This guy recognizes when to stop on a dime and rise up.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the three. It's hauled in by MP. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Kennard in for Bain. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Tillman. Simmons pulls it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Offensive rebound. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
It's Curry with the drive, and Curry throws it down hard.
Look at MP giving the people what they want with that incredible slam.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the rejection by Curry.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets trail by 10. Simmons passes to O'Neal. And Curry pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry with the steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 14. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
The shot, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, down by 12. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Should be an interesting game, as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Pass to Simmons. Shoots a fader. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. And for Memphis, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Curry. And another field goal in his total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A pass to Curry. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Obama's checked in.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is the guy just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Outside Thomas. That one falls.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Curry outside. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Thomas. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by... This ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Curry. Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
First free throw is good. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Up top, Curry, defended by Bridges. Pulls it from 20. Here's Adams, and a good offensive board and against the bucket. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges, and Adams sends it back. Bain passes to Curry. To the paint. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Nets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. On the wing, Bridges fires the 3. But Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Curry outside. No good on that one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith from past the arc. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Jackson. At the elbow, it's Bain. Yep, that one goes. Bain's got his second bucket.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Timeout called the Nets.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Curry's shot is good. And Craig talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Curry against Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he anticipates a whistle is coming, MP's so good putting up those shots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Finney-Smith passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Bridges against Curry. Here's Adams. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Boy, Steven Adams just plays with tremendous energy and aggression. Look out, Rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson finds Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Adams. Claxton no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And a change for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Curry outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability. Oh. You got to be.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some... skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Curry fires from way outside. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson outside. Over to the left wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Brooks comes in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for John Moran.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Here's Bridges. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Thomas's shot is off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the 3. And so Curry will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And then Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Memphis has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 44.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you put the ball in the hands of the open man. And textbook techniques to grab the assist.
The Nets shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. There's O'Neal with the 3. They get it again. No good from Simmons.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's in there. Curry's got 46 points.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Outside Thomas. To halt the run. Here's O'Neal. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a major
the Nets 45.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals.